I'm Amy Chamberlain, chef and owner of the Perfect Wife restaurant in Manchester, Vermont. Tonight we're having a real party. We've got live music from Clint Bierman of Middlebury, Vermont. Thank you, Clint. And we're gonna learn how to make Lebanese food from my friend Serena, who always makes it a party. Come on up, Reen.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm sure this is gonna be the best show ever.
Hey.
Present company excluded. So we've been friends for a very long time.
Yes, 20 years.
20 years. My goodness.
I knew you when you opened The Wife.
So we're still 25, right?
Yes, yes.
I have a 13-year-old.
And I have
yes.
1-year-old twins and a 3-year-old. And a full-time
So
job.
how did you find the energy to come here today?
Because it's my passion. I love my Lebanese food. It's my passion. It tastes so good.
Oh, and it does taste good.
It does.
And you guys are all in for a treat for sure.
Yes.
You're going to love it. The recipes are simple and lots of fun to make, interesting ingredients. Do your children like the Lebanese food?
Love it.
They do?
Yeah, they're all addicted to the hummus. Even my 1-year-olds are like,
Oh my goodness.
they love hummus.
We should all be so lucky.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that's great.
Yep.
So you were a jack of all trades, actually. We met as friends,
Yes.
drinking wine and
Yes.
doing some other things, like dancing.
Dancing.
And talking to boys. You worked for me in the kitchen for a little while. And you
Salads and desserts.
She's awesome at it. Amazing. Moves like a snap.
Thank you.
And you're a good bartender.
Yes.
You still do some catering
Yep.
for me. And what's your real job these days?
I work at Southwestern Vermont Medical Center, and I'm a credentialing specialist. I work for United Health Alliance, doing all the credentialing for the doctors, and I absolutely love it there. So.
Are you, when you say credentialing, are you the ones like filling out the forms?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You always wonder who has that job.
I do, and I love it.
That's so good to hear.
Yeah.
Keeping the government alive.
Yes.
And the insurance companies.
Yes, and the insurance companies.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we're making a bunch of dinner food tonight. Do you have any dessert recipes?
Yes, actually, not tonight, but that's a whole nother show. Baklava. Everybody knows the time it goes into making. You have to crush walnuts and get everything just right to make a succulent baklava. So,
So this is just
maybe we
Serena's warm-up show.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're going to learn how to make baklava.
yes,
Maybe in the fall. That'd be a good walnut.
I'd love to come back and do that.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how it goes tonight.
It sounds great.
Anything else you want to tell me about yourself?
No, just that my family. Some of my family is from Lebanon, Beirut, so that's where all the family recipes come from, and I just embrace it. I love it. I love it. I love the history, you know.
And you grew up with your grandmother cooking the food?
Yes, I grew up with my grandmother. I could smell, like whenever I went into her pantry, it was like cumin and allspice, and I just loved those smells. And every Sunday she'd have a huge feast, no matter who came or not. She'd set it up on the table and have tons of Lebanese food, and so I was very blessed to be able to be a part of that. So
tonight you're going to be like the Lebanese grandmother.
yeah, situ, you call her.
Situ?
Situ. Yes, that means grandmother in Arabic.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a
and
cool
Jiddu
language.
means grandfather.
Ah, well, I'll be the jiddu.
Okay.
And you can be the situ.
Perfect.
And we'll put all the food out, and you'll all come up and enjoy it.
Perfect.
You knock on the door, and we'll say, "Come in."
Yeah.
That'll be lots
Come
of
in.
fun. Are you ready to cook? Are you ready
I'm
to
ready.
teach me? All right. We need some cooking music, Clint.
Woo.
We're back. Thanks for the music, Clint. Beautiful. All right, Reen, tell us what you're going to show us today.
Okay, so today we're going to make some hummus that we all know of, and kibbe, which is beef medley, and tabbouleh, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with. And what did I miss?
Lazy kusa.
Lazy kusa. And that's squash and onion sauteed with a little sauce and bulgur, and you all are going to love it.
It's delicious. It
delicious.
sounds like, oh, I've had that,
Yeah.
I've had that, but You haven't had it. All right, so we're gonna start with the kusa.
Yes.
Lazy kusa.
I'm going to do a little olive oil.
And you know, we're not gonna be able to make this entire thing because
And we're going to add our squash and onion.
we're gonna get that a little bit hot.
Yep, we're going to get a little bit hot, but we diced this.
Yeah, you can see the squash and the onions are about the same size. And there's about equal parts.
Little
Right,
less
Reen?
onion.
Little less onion than squash. All right.
We're going to do a pinch of salt. And I salt to flavor. I flavor to salt. Salt to flavor.
Season to taste?
Season to taste. I wanted to be funny there.
Just like that, you're funny.
Okay, so then I always do a little cumin.
You want me to do the
Yep,
cumin?
and actually I do a lot of cumin.
Yeah.
I like cumin.
And tell me how you know when you've got enough cumin.
Don't.
It's written
well-
on the recipes. They all see it.
When the kitchen smells like BO, you know you've had enough cumin in your... If anybody knows when they cook with cumin.
All right, so hopefully it's all going to smell like a 13-year-old's bedroom here pretty soon.
Okay, so we really want to caramelize that. That is the key. That is the trick here. If you don't caramelize it, it doesn't come out as tasty.
And that really it took me like 2.5 hours today.
But
we don't have 2.5 hours.
You were cooking a lot.
Yes.
So when you're cooking a smaller amount, it doesn't take as long.
So while we're doing this, let's work on the hummus.
Okay.
All right, while this is caramelizing.
Should I pull the Cuisinart?
Yep, pull the Cuisinart
Why don't you do
up.
that?
All right, Reen. Oh, yeah. This is a interesting food processor. Take that off, move that over. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to start with our chickpeas. And I use 2 cans of whatever you like whatever kind of chickpea you like. And, whoops,
It's okay.
a little juice in here. I like to keep my juice left over, and then you kind of make it the consistency that you like. I like mine a little creamier. Some people like theirs a little chunkier. So I'll just add a splash of the juice.
I made this today, Reen. Is that the right consistency?
Yes.
Is that what you like?
That's what I like.
Okay.
So you did it well.
see.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're going to add, and garlic, again, a lot of people don't like a lot of garlic. I do like 3 cloves to start, and then everything, you want to taste it.
I just want you to know that we blanch the garlic at the restaurant, so you might want to add a little bit more.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
So we'll add a little bit more.
Good.
Okay. And then it's about a teaspoon of salt. But again, it's kind of what you like.
I'm going to chop a little
And
of
then
this for
we're
you.
going to do that. Let's see, lemon juice. Now, I like a lot of lemon in my hummus. I don't know. So I do like the juice of 3 lemons.
Left hand.
3. And then and tahini. This is the brand of tahini I love. I don't know if...
Show it to me. There you go.
And you can get that at any health food store. And then I do, honestly, it calls for a cup, but I don't like it as tahini-y.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really like
some
tahini
do.
too
So
much.
I do a little less than a half a cup. Now, some people really like tahini, and you could do the whole cup, and it's a different flavor. This way?
I think you got to take this. No.
Okay.
It's our first time with our brand new Cuisinart.
With our Cuisinart.
Okay.
Okay.
You're ready.
So now, on.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Now, what didn't we get in there? I want to make sure we got everything. Do we have a spoon to taste?
Use this one.
Yeah.
You got your salt. You just need to put your parsley in last.
Okay, yep.
Right? And I don't like to put the parsley in until the very end, because if you put it in now, you're going to have green hummus.
Right.
Which is okay if
Which
you want
would be fun
green
for the
hummus.
holidays. A little green hummus. Why not? And the cool thing about this is that if you have olives in your fridge or roasted red peppers, stuff you want to use up, you can throw it in your hummus. So Amy, because you're so good at that.
Oh, right.
Okay, the thing
That-
has to
yeah,
come
that
off
has to
first.
come off
Okay,
first.
great. And then we're gonna taste it. Perfect.
Wow, just like that.
So now we're gonna just add a little parsley. It could be saltier, but I like it low sodium.
Well, it's going to go with a lot of different
Right.
things, right? So you're
Yes.
gonna, all 4 of these things that we're making,
Stir that, make sure we're
okay,
caramelizing.
you do that.
Okay.
We're a good team.
So I'm just gonna add, little parsley.
Put a little more oil in
And
here.
then I know that this is gonna cooperate for me now. Perfect. And we're just gonna quickly blend that. Unless you want green hummus. And voila, done.
I make edamame hummus.
You do? How is that?
It's really good.
Good.
With rice crackers and pickled vegetables. It's not
Wow.
Lebanese, but it's,
No. We could call it Lebanese.
yeah,
No one will have to know it's not Lebanese. So
Japanese Lebanese.
now that looks good.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
so
now at
let's-
this point,
let's just leave that in there
We'll leave
because we
that in
have a
there.
big bowl.
okay.
Let's
So-
move on here.
Yep. And can you guys smell the cumin?
Maybe not enough.
Because if you can't smell it, then there's not enough. And now we're going. And now we're going to add the sauce.
Yes.
Okay, Amy, you want to add the sauce?
No, you add because
Okay.
you need
Yep.
to show how much.
Yep. So let's see. I'm going to say about a half cup to start. Stir it.
Good. I would say that was exactly a half a cup.
And then probably a full cup. Will you stir that?
Yep.
Sorry, making a
I'll
mess.
show the camera here.
Yep. And then we want to add our bulgur.
Go ahead, Reen.
Okay. And let's see, I have a quarter cup here. So,
And all the bulgur is cooked. Serena gave me all these recipes exactly how you guys see them. So if you're watching on television, it was just this, not this much of this and not this much of that.
no.
So,
I don't have exact.
and some of the recipes said cooked bulgur, some just said bulgur. So I had to call her and say, all right, Serena, do I cook the bulgur?
Yep.
And so she said, yes, every recipe calls for cooked bulgur.
So I just added maybe 3/4 of a cup. And it's not saucy enough looking to me. And honestly, you can make it how you want it. If you want it a little thicker, you make it a little thicker. Honestly, it looks perfect. I think we should just leave it.
Really?
Yep, looks good.
All right.
Because when it sits, that's how it looks.
Does that need a little salt?
Yes. We'll do a pinch of salt.
All right, you want to taste that?
Of course.
No.
I love being the taster.
Careful.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, cooking bulgur, I really don't have a lot of experience cooking bulgur, so I had to ask Reen how to cook bulgur. And it's like couscous. You just put it in a bowl, and I boiled a pot of water and poured boiling water over it to cover. And didn't even cover that bowl.
No.
And just let it sit there
it
for
sit.
about 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And then it was done.
And you could do it and then, leave, go run an errand, come back, and it's probably going to be done and ready.
Perfect. That's
And you
what the
can
Lebanese
toss it in
do,
the
right?
fridge. Yeah.
Yeah, they run
And
errands.
everything can be eaten cold. It can be eaten room temperature. It can be eaten hot. It's so tasty that it doesn't even matter.
All right, so we're gonna need this Cuisinart for the next item.
Okay, do we have a bowl? Perfect.
Top
yeah.
that off.
Yep.
That's the good thing about it not being too loose. It's gonna sit right up there, right?
Perfect. Yes. That's
All right. I hope you all like hummus.
Yeah.
We have a lot of hummus. It's like the mayonnaise, right? For the sandwich, would you say?
Yeah.
So if you put it that way, everyone's gonna want a ton of it. It's like the mayonnaise.
And I like to put all the ingredients together because the marriage of the flavors is outrageous, and it goes really well with wine.
Marriage.
So,
Okay.
so you're gonna cook that.
Oh, I'm gonna clean that.
You're gonna clean that.
Yes.
And do you want me to put that in a bowl? Oh,
I think we'll just put that aside for
Okay.
now. Everyone saw what it looks like. And while I'm washing this, Serena's going to make the tabbouleh. Talk about that.
okay.
So here, Reen, you stay right there. You gotta be near the camera.
Okay. So the ingredients in the tabbouleh are red onion, scallion, parsley. Trying to see what she put in here. Tomatoes.
What you said.
Yeah, what I said. Cucumber. And salt. It's so simple. And lemon. And this dinner goes together so well. The chopping is the time-consuming part, but it's pretty simple and it's really tasty and it brings ethnic food into your home. And it's really healthy. I really think it's... I might have done that wrong. So anyway, I'm going to stir this up, and then we're going to add a little lemon. And Amy, I didn't tell you about the lazy kusa.
Oh my gosh,
now,
yeah, why is it lazy?
Kusa is really not supposed to be lazy, but...
I felt guilty all day making lazy kusa.
But my family shortened it a little because really you're supposed to take a yellow squash and core it out and stuff it. And so that is a little more time consuming than just taking a yellow squash and chopping it up. So, so we made lazy kusa, but regular kusa is absolutely delicious, and that is what my Sithu used to make on Sundays. That was one of her main dishes. So
it was like a little zucchini boat?
Yeah, no, it was like a whole yellow squash. She cored it right out and stuffed it. So you're eating a whole yellow squash.
And do you cut it or do you pick it up like a hot dog?
No, you cut it.
Okay.
It's like a dish. Yep.
I've never been to Lebanon. I don't know how they.
So we're gonna add a little lemon juice.
And I did.
Or I like a lot of lemon. So, and we are also gonna add some salt. And again, like you can vary this recipe. You could add any of the vegetables that you have in your fridge, anything that's going bad.
That looks delicious, Serene. Girl after
Or
my own
good.
heart.
And there you go. That's it.
That looks delightful.
Mmm. And does it taste delightful? Good.
Lemony. That's good. All right.
We like it lemony.
On to the kibbe.
Okay.
Look how easy this is. We're going to be having dinner made and ready in 10 minutes.
So the kibbe is another awesome dish that I absolutely love. And my family, back in the day, before Mad Cow came, we used to eat it raw. And you eat the lamb raw, you know, kibbe tartare. But these days we cook everything. So we're going to add...
And we use beef.
You know what? We're going to do the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we use beef because, you know, the economy. We can't all afford lamb. So... There we go. We're going to add onion and pepper to the Cuisinart. We're going to do a pinch of salt. And I love allspice. We're going to use...
Is there a human odor that resembles allspice that could help us figure out when we've had it enough?
I don't know. Goodness. It's just so... I just love it. So we did that. Now we're going to... Yeah, do you resemble... Do you smell anything that...
No, it smells like a clove stuck orange at the holidays, sort of.
Yeah, it's a little clovey.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now we're going to turn that on and we're going to grind it. So we have our salt, our allspice, our pepper, our onion.
Easy.
Easy. And you know, honestly, you can make kibbe burgers if you just want to make something a little more with a little more flair.
Idea.
You know.
Kibbe burgers on a bed of tabbouleh with hummus spread.
It's that you're talking my language.
With a squash horn on the side.
Oh.
Uh-oh,
so funny.
I left the thing over here.
So now I'm going to add the beef. You did this earlier, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
well,
good.
I made 10 pounds, so.
So you used your hands?
No, I put it in the Hobart mixer.
Sorry.
Like a KitchenAid, like a giant KitchenAid. Mixed it, but you'll see, it's delicious.
Yeah, we can do all of this.
All right, so that's 2 pounds of meat, half of a really big onion, and a pepper this size.
Large
Pepper.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm getting the hang of this. Too
Yeah,
bad we're not
I
gonna be
got
cooking
this.
much
Yes,
anymore
I
with it.
know. Okay, so now we're going to turn that on. We're going to let it roll for a minute.
And And okay, we get everything. You put a little oil in there, right?
Yes, thank you. Very
You're
good.
welcome.
That kind of gets it
Oil.
going. I love olive oil, so I don't hold back.
It's crazy. I never think to put meat.
And that is perfect. Okay, so now we're going to add our bulgur.
Right.
So, we're going to do about I'm going to say, because that's a quarter, so about a half a cup of bulgur.
For 2 pounds?
Mm,
I put a cup.
okay.
My
We're putting a cup.
always put a cup in.
Oh, you have a sit-through too?
Yes, oh yes.
Thank you, je do.
Yes,
Okay.
as is you do.
As my je do.
I say
My je do filling.
1 whole cup.
1 whole cup, it is. And again, you know, it doesn't matter if you vary the recipe, it's gonna come out tasting amazing the same way, just the consistency is gonna be a little different. So here we go. This is a good Cuisinart.
I know.
It's a Cuisinart.
You could probably get one of those at Vermont Kitchen Supply.
Oh, yay!
I bet.
Okay.
Pick that up.
Yep. We know this.
All
And
right.
and we're ready.
Yeah, so that
So
you
this-
just spread in a Pyrex pan,
Yep. Just
or
like brownies. You want to just spread it just like brownies?
just like brownies.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Did it?
It did say that.
Did it? Yeah. That's how I.
So that's how I knew not to make it too thick.
right. Exactly. Wow. Good.
What a good analogy.
Not too thick.
So here it is out of the oven. It's got a little olive oil and a little beef fat and a little juices from the peppers and the onions. You can see that it's green. It really is green. All right,
And
Reed,
healthy.
So take us through
Okay.
making this thing.
So now-
show us this pita trick that you know.
This is how I do it. Now, you
And
can
I'm
eat
gonna
it
move
any
the
way you
Cuisinart
want.
out
Put
of
a
the way.
little on your plate and scoop it right up with your pita. But I like to take my pita and I cut the top off. And then I gently open it.
over?
Yep.
This is the coolest trick.
And then we add the top right into the bottom to reinforce it. And then what I do is, this is good, your kids would love this. Spread your hummus right in it. Yum. And then let's do the kusa.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Is that enough?
Yum, yeah. And I even put the tabbouleh right in there.
Okay.
Now you could put your tabbouleh on the side because it's, you know, a cold dish, but this is how I like it. Again, to each his own.
Mark. There you
Mark.
go.
And
Okay.
then you do a little kibbe. Amy, would you like to do the honors?
Is that too much?
No.
All right.
Let's put it right on the top.
And this is cooked.
Or kind of in. I like
Okay.
to put it in. So you're kind of having like a gourmet burger, you know?
It's like
In a pita.
it's like easy gyros.
Kind of, yeah.
right?
And it brings, you know, a little bit of ethnicity into your home.
And it was so easy.
And it was so easy.
That's amazing. Take a bite.
Okay. Oh my God. You guys are excited. Right?
Oh my gosh. All right, Reem.
Yes.
I'd like to toast you.
And it goes really well with red wine.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Open the windows, open the doors. Thank you, Clint. That's very Lebanese.
Very good.
Yes.
Very Lebanese.
Serena was teaching us how to twirl our wrists. I said I didn't know if I was at a Lebanese TV show or at a Grateful Dead concert. I'm comfortable at either. And so are you.
Yes.
All right, so that was tons of fun, Reem.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Some questions came up while we were doing our show, and I'm going to ask you, where do you get good pita bread around here?
Rhode Island.
Oh, all right.
No,
Thank God gas is cheap.
you can actually get some good pita bread at Hannaford's or Price Chopper. In the deli section, they have Joseph's, and that's really good. Or Rhode Island.
So we made our kibbe with beef today,
Yes.
and you mentioned that sometimes you make it with lamb.
Oh, yeah.
And do you prefer either or?
Actually, I like beef. But the lamb is delicious.
Did your Shih Tzu make
Yes.
lamb?
Yes.
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 Interesting. And it would probably work well with turkey, right?
Oh, yeah.
If
Turkey
someone-
burger. I mean, you had mentioned chicken burger.
Yeah,
You know,
ground
so
chicken.
I think any ground beef or meat, chopped meat would work.
And if you were a vegetarian, do you think you just
What about tofu or
or tempeh?
tempeh? Maybe tempeh.
Put the tempeh in there, because that's
Yeah.
kind of meat-like,
Yes,
right?
yes, I
Maybe
think it
throw
would.
some Boca burgers in there. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Even if you could even take the
Like
veggie
beans?
burger.
Like
Veggie burger would be good.
Yeah, beans and
If you make a homemade veggie burger,
egg.
yeah,
Yeah,
would be very good.
yeah, a little. Yeah, because the bulgur's like the oatmeal that
Right, that
binds.
binds. Yep.
Nice. We're
And I
inventing
think if you
things.
needed it more bound, you could add egg, you know, and then bake it.
Oh, the oven's hot.
Oh.
And you know, sometimes when you open a can of chickpeas, it has these little shells on it. Do you have to pull those shells off of the chickpeas?
No,
No.
no, you
right?
don't. I've never done that.
Yeah.
So, have you?
No, never.
No.
I throw the ones in the bottom away.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Other than that.
I don't think it would hurt to eat them.
yeah, yeah, I don't either. Plus, it's money you're throwing away.
Yeah,
right?
utilize everything.
You need, yes.
All
you
the
need-
shells. The chickpea shells.
So, all in all, I think that this show was amazing. The
Oh,
food is
good.
delicious.
Oh, so good.
You were so much fun to have on the show.
Thank
and
you.
Clint was so much fun. I think the only thing that would have made this more of a party is maybe a stripper pole and a craps table.
Yeah.
But this is as close as we're going to get to the most fun we've ever had.
Woo!
So, give us some going out dancing music. Thank you so much, Clint Bierman. So appreciated. Thank you, Serena. I love you. It was so much fun. Thank you, studio audience. Thank you in TV land. We'll see you all next time on Life of the Party.